Islamic scholars from northern Nigeria are convening in Abuja to deliberate on strategies to curb the rising cases of gender-based violence in the region and to ensure the protection of women and girls from its harmful effects. The workshop, organized by the Development Research and Projects Center, dRPC, in partnership with the Center for Islamic Civilization and Interfaith at Bayero University Kano and supported by the Ford Foundation, brings together prominent Islamic scholars from Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, Jigawa and Zamfara states. Here's the report.
Declaring the workshop open, the Executive Director of the dRPC, Dr. Judith Ann Walker, represented by the Director of Projects, Dr. Stanley Ukpai, said the growing cases of gender-based violence in the region is increasingly becoming an issue of concern, making it imperative for the intervention.
So we have selected Muslim opinion leaders from Kaduna, Kano. We have previous Muslim opinion leaders from Sokoto, Jigawa who are coming together, and it's the hope that at the end of this process we would pause, reflect, evaluate the successes and then scale to other states. And the choice of the states were due to the prevalence of the data we got on the prevalence of GBV, identifying Islam's perspective on gender-based violence prevention, protection of women and the girl child.
Dr. Taufik Abubakar, Director of the Center for Islamic Civilization at Bayero University Kano, highlighted the institution's efforts to combat gender-based violence in northern Nigeria through research, advocacy, and capacity building for Islamic scholars. He urged participants to use the workshop insights to develop interventions rooted in Islamic teachings to address and prevent GBV in the region.
We have a lot of Muslim scholars who are aligned with our center, so we are going to use that leverage in order to put them in the program so that they can use their members, that is the Jumu'ah Friday sermon, and they can use their scholastic majlis, that is where they teach and where they give sermons on either weekly basis or even daily basis, so they can chip in these programs of the GBV and they can continue sharing with the people.
Traditional rulers have a strong voice. They are very listened to and respected. They shape the opinion and policy decisions, provided they are sufficiently informed, effectively mobilized, and positively challenged. If you go to my state, Sokoto, you see issue of silence is no longer there. So we are working regardless of race, religion, political or regional inclination. The court is supreme. Everybody who touches the law, who violates the law, and law will deal with him.
The workshop aims to develop strategies that leverage scholars' pulpits and the influence of traditional and government officials to mobilize citizens and address GBV in northern states through an Islamic perspective. Sagir Ibrahim, Just TV News, Abuja.